Hello, good day everyone. Let's try to solve this question. And the question is x square minus y square is equal to 24. And the second equation is y square minus z square is equal to 16. And we find the value of x, y, and z. So let's solve. This is the equation 1 and this is the equation number 2. If we add these two equation, then notice that this is a minus y square and this is a plus y square. So this y square and y square will cancel. We just get a x square minus z square, it's equal to, if we add 24 plus 16, then we get a 40. Now look at the left hand side. It's the difference of square of two value. So as we know, this is equal to x plus z multiply x minus z. It's equal to 40. Now notice that the left hand side is a product of two value. So we want to factorize this 40. In our question, x, y, z are integer. So we want integer factor of 40. So the integer factor of 40 will be 1 multiply 40. The other is 2 multiply 20. It's also equal to 40. And the third one is 4 multiply 10. It's also equal to 40. And the last one is 5 multiply 8. It's also equal to 40. So we have four different cases. Let's start solve a case 1. So the case 1 will be, case 1 is x plus z multiply x minus z. It's equal to 1 multiply 40. And the second case 2 is x plus z multiply x minus z. It's equal to 2 multiply 20. And case 3 is x plus z multiply x minus z. It's equal to 10 multiply 4 multiply 10. And the case last one 4 is x plus z multiply x minus z. It's equal to 5 multiply 8. So solve these four cases one by one. Now look at the case number 1. Using a case number 1, this implies x plus z it's equal to 1 and x minus z it's equal to 40. If we add these two equation, then we get a, this will become a 2 time of x. This plus z and minus z will cancel. Right hand side will become a 41. Now divide this equation by 2 on both sides. This 2 and 2 cancel. We just get a x is equal to 41 by 2. And in our question, we find the value of x, y, and z in integer form. So this is not an integer. So we not use this case 1. Now look at this, the case 2. This implies x plus z is equal to 2 and x minus z it's equal to 20. And if we add these two equation, then this plus z and minus z will cancel. We just get a 2 time of x is equal to 22. Divide this equation by 2, then we get a x is equal to 11. And now in the next step, we substitute the value of x in this equation. So this will become a x is 11 plus z it's equal to 2. Now subtract 11 on both sides, then we get a z it's equal to 2 minus 11, and the 2 minus 11 is minus 9. And in the next step, we find the value of y. So we use this equation, y square minus z square is equal to 16. So our equation is y square minus z square is equal to 16. Now in the next step, we substitute the value of z in this equation, minus, and the 9 square is 81, it's equal to 16. So in the next step, we add a 81 on both sides, then we get a y square is equal to 16 plus 81, and the 16 plus 81 it's equal to 97. And in the next step, if we take a square root on both sides, then the value of y is not an integer, so we not use a case 2. Now look at the case 3. This implies x plus z it's equal to 4 and x minus z it's equal to 10. If we add this two equation, then this will cancel. We just get a 2 time of x it's equal to 14. In the next step, if we divide this equation by 2 on both sides, then we get a x is equal to 7. And if we put the value of x in this equation, then this will become a this is a this equation is x plus z it's equal to 4, and the x is 7. So 7 plus z is equal to 4. In the next step, if we subtract a 7 on both sides, then we get a 7 is equal to 4 minus 7, and the 4 minus 7 is minus 3. And in the next step, we find the value of y. But now look at the case number 4. This is easy because z plus x plus z is equal to 5, and x minus z is equal to 8. If we add this to equation, this plus z and minus z will cancel. We just get a 2 times of x, it's equal to 13. And the next step, if we divide this by 2, then we get a x is equal to 13 over 2. And the 13 over 2 is not an integer, so case 4 is not valid. Now focus on the case 3. Now we find the value of y. For this, we substitute the value of z in equation number 2, and the equation number 2 is y square minus z square is equal to 16. And the z is minus 3, so y square minus 3 square it's equal to 9 is equal to 16. Add a 9 on both sides, then we get a y is equal to 16 plus 9, and the 16 plus 9 is 25. So y square it's equal to 25. Take a square root on both sides, then we get a y is equal to plus minus 5, and it is an integer solution. Now focus on the case number 3. We can write this 4 multiply 10 as a 10 multiply 4, which is also equal to 40. So we take a case 3.1 is x plus z multiply x minus z, it's equal to 10 multiply 4. Now notice that we can write this 4 multiply 10 as a minus 10 multiply minus 4, which is also equal to 40. So we take a case 3.2, it's a x plus z multiply x minus z, it's equal to minus 10 multiply minus 4. Our last case, case 3.3 is x plus z x minus z, it's equal to, we write a minus 4 multiply minus 10, it's also equal to 40. We change the number. So now look at the case 3.1. This implies x plus z, it's equal to 10, and the x minus z, it's equal to 4. If we add this to equation, then we get a 2 times of x, it's equal to 14, and divide this by 2, then we get a x is equal to 7. Substitute the value of x in this equation. This will become a 7 plus z is equal to 10. Subtract a 7 on both sides, then we get a z is equal to 10 minus 7. Then z is equal to 10 minus 7 is 3. So this is the value of z. Now we substitute the value of z in equation number 2, and our equation number 2 is y square minus z square is equal to 16. So z is 3. So this will become a y square minus 3 square is 9, it's equal to 16. Add 9 on both sides, then we get a y is equal to 16 plus 9, and 16 plus 9 is equal to 25. Taking a square root on both sides, then we get a y is equal to plus minus 5. Now look at the case number 3.2. This implies x plus z is equal to minus 10, and x minus z is equal to minus 4. Add these two equations, then we get a 2 times of x is equal to minus 14. Divide this by 2, then we get a x is equal to minus 7. Substitute the value of x in this equation, then this will become a minus 7 plus z, it's equal to minus 10. Add a 7 on both sides, then we get a z is equal to minus 10 plus 7, and this is equal to minus 3. So the value of z is minus 3. Now substitute the value of z in this equation number 2. So this will become a y square minus z is 3. So 3 square is 9. It's equal to 16. So add a 9 on both sides, then we get a y is equal to 25. Taking a square root, then we get a y is equal to plus minus 5. Now finally look at the last case 3.3. X plus z it's equal to minus 4 and x minus z it's equal to minus 10. So add this to equation. This will become a 2 times of x is equal to minus 14. In the next step, if we divide this equation by 2, then x is minus 7. Substitute the value in this equation, then this will become a minus 7 plus z it's equal to minus 4. Add a 7 on both sides. So z is minus 4 plus 7 and this is equal to 3. So z is equal to 3. Now substitute the value of z in equation number 2, and equation number 2 is y square minus z square is equal to 16. So z is 3. So y square minus 3 square is 9 is equal to 16. Add a 9 on both sides, then we get a y square is equal to 25. Taking a square root on both sides, then we get a y is equal to plus minus 5. So this is the final answer of our question. One answer of x is minus 7, then the value of y is plus minus 5 and the z is 3. If the value of x is minus 7, then the y value is plus minus 5 and z is minus 3. The value of z is positive 7, then the value of y is plus minus 5 and z is also a positive 3. And finally, if x is equal to 7, then y is equal to plus minus 5 and z is equal to minus 7. This is the final answer of our question and we have done. Thank you.